Are we like a bag of tea? Adapted from a similar analogy. The video you are about to see is not so much about only tea. It's about how humans like you and me have with tea some similarity. A quick health note. Since tea with caffeine can cause anxiety, it's recommended to choose caffeine-free. A quick environmental note. Instead of bagged tea, many are opting for loose-leaf tea in an attempt to be package-free. But this analogy only works with the bagged variety. So let's look at a simple bag of tea. The basic parts are clear to see. We have the tag, the string, and the pouch. Some brands have metal staples, unfriendly to the earth and to fingers. Ouch! But some manufacturers now make them without, like this pouch. Inside the pouch, there is tea. So, when steeped in water, the nutrients and flavor release. How are we the same as a bag of tea? Well, as newborns we get tagged, girl or boy, each birth giving our Creator great joy. But later in life, people may label. But God doesn't label people. He loves to enable. Now let's look at the string. Like tea, some of our good labels have strings attached. Often, labels and peoples get mismatched. And others can pull our strings, us to entangle and annoy. The devil does too, like we're each a puppet toy. But God gives us each free will and a voice, granting us power of choice. Like the sometimes metal staple that sometimes hurts a finger, we sometimes hurt feelings, and that can sometimes linger. And like a typical tea bag pouch, we have some dark stuff inside. Ooh, it's the stuff we try to hide. That darkness in our hearts and minds is called sin. Every human has it, as Adam and Eve are family. They're our kin. Like they fell, we tend to fall too. History repeats itself. Sin is nothing new. So when, like tea, we find ourselves in hot water because of sin, meanness comes out, almost like it's oozing from the pores of our skin. And others around are affected by the sins of you and me, similar to how clear water turns dark when steeping a bag of tea. Thankfully, God can rescue us from that state of harboring sins like envy, rebellion, and hate. Instead of letting Satan plunge us, steeping till we die, stepping in baptismal waters will raise to new life. God frees us from the darkness, then sees us as righteous when we're covered with the robe of his righteous Son, Christ Jesus. The Lord's love fills our empty lives with light. In a world of darkness, for God we shine bright. At the end of one's life, loved ones weep, but for those who've died, death is like a peaceful night of sleep. So it will seem only a moment till Christ brings us back to life. Awakened from rest, we'll rise afresh to meet the Lord in the sky.